Hey guys, thanks for taking a minute. We are in the middle of a series called Change, the Encounter. And we're looking at moments when Jesus crossed the paths of just everyday people like you and I, and their life was changed. This week, we're looking at Bartemaeus, who Jesus met along the road as he headed from Jericho to Jerusalem, really taking his last trip into town in order to go and really make his way to the cross. And so Bartemaeus, Mark chapter 10, verses 46 through 52 is where the story's found. And as this crowd was going with Jesus, Bartemaeus cries out, and the crowd says, "Be quiet. You know, the master doesn't have time for you. We're on a religious mission here. This is important." And oftentimes the heart of true discipleship is missed because of inconvenience. We don't want to be inconvenienced. We don't want to inconvenience other people. How often do we miss the kingdom of God because we feel like it may be an inconvenience? See, religion says we have a grand thing to do. We have important matters to attend to. We can't take time to stop and slow down and look into people's lives who need Jesus. Religion always misses relationship. Religion always walks past relationship. Jesus certainly could have carried on to the climax of his entire reason for being on earth. Jerusalem was ahead. The cross was ahead. But he did something amazing. He stopped. He stopped for Bart. And Jesus stopped for the one that no one else would stop for. Oh yeah, Bartimaeus, he's always there. He's always there making a ruckus, making a noise. Let's just keep moving. Bartimaeus didn't care about the crowd, didn't care about the disciples, didn't care about anybody around him. Bartimaeus, listen to this, risked everything to experience Jesus. Let me say that again. He risked everything to experience Jesus. Wow. The chance at real life, the chance a real relationship, the chance for companionship that had eluded him his entire life. Listen, the sorrow, the shame, the hurt, the fear, the hope that he had, dare he risk it all? Dare he not risk it all? Well, he risked everything to experience Jesus. And Bart prays a simple prayer. Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. And Jesus stopped and asked him, "What do you want me to do for you?" It's an awesome question, isn't it? It's a simple question. And I think God would ask that of you and of me. What do you want me to do for you? And then Bart prays another simple prayer. Lord, I want to see. Lord, I want to see. A simple prayer. Here's what I mean by a simple prayer. Listen, just tell God what's on your mind. Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be flowery. It doesn't have to be religious or fancy. God already knows what's in your heart. He wants to hear the cry of your heart to his heart saying, "Would you heal me? Would you touch my life?" C.S. Lewis said, "We must lay before him what is in us, not what ought to be in us." Let me say that again. We must lay before him what is in us, not what ought to be in us. Simple prayer tells God what you're thinking. Prayer releases the power of heaven into the circumstances of earth. I know for me, prayer gets me on track. There's two things I want you to get out of this message. Number one, simply pray, or pray simply. Number two, you're not hidden from Jesus. He'll stop for you. The title of this last week's message was called Hidden, because Bart was hidden from society. I mean, he was there, but his hurt was hidden. His need was hidden. His fears were invisible. His need and desperation were lost like the road in front of him, which he could not see. But Bart gets up, and he throws aside dependence and strides forward in darkness and comes face to face with Jesus in hope of change. And Jesus wipes the years of hurt and rejection away. Jesus wipes away the darkness. Jesus touches the deepest need that no one else would ever stop for or touch. Jesus changes everything. On his way to rescue billions, Jesus stops for one. And Jesus will stop for you. And Jesus will listen to you. Jesus will offer hope to what is hidden in your life if you would just cry out to him. Well, I hope you have a wonderful week. God bless you. We'll see you Sunday.